It was disgusting. I was like good pace into World 5. I missed wormhole pausing once, so I had to retry and got a second try, and I was like, alright. Missed freefall, got it second try, I was like, okay. Lost 3 seconds on melting pot, I was like, oh no, this is getting bad. And after match shuffle, I exited game. I went to stage select and exited game again. It was literally like 30 seconds lost in 3.5 stages.
Cool. Sounds like good. World 5. Did you gold or something? Also, you're playing close to your summit best for your gold, by the way. Is there like a big gold incoming?
What? Oh.
Your gold's like a 30 and your summit best is like a 30, right?
My summit best is a 30 flat right now.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay,
because my World 7 gold was like super beatable, and I finally got a good World 7 gold that had both spiral builds and double spiral Pauseless.
Okay.
Because I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever actually gotten a small PB where I didn't have a minute buffer on my summon best.
Yeah. And
like, in fact, that's kind of why I said the 27 was possible once I got the 26 summon best.
My small golds are still really bad because I've only gotten good at small in like the last month, like really good.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure you can like you'll find like secret golds that just come out of nowhere sometimes too.
Yeah, I got a World 10 gold yesterday that like missed labyrinth pause, it missed labyrinth pause on the 45 the first time, so I retried, and then it also lost 5 seconds to the end of labyrinth, and it missed invisible once.
Oh yeah, World 10 will forever be your least optimized gold.
Yeah.
I didn't get like everyone had a 3-1x before me, and I got a 3-1x like in my last month before I got my 28-21.
Yeah. Like my World 10 gold is super unoptimized. I think my World 6 gold is still pretty trash, and my World 4 gold is pretty bad because I didn't do like a bunch of stuff. I didn't do randomizer, and I didn't do a couple other things, I'm pretty sure.
Neat. Cool, so you'll get a 29 summon best real quick.
Yeah,
that's a pretty big milestone for small.
Like the next gold I get will be 29 summon best. I'm at 30-0-0.
I remember how exciting it was to get the sub 30.
Oh yeah, sub 30 summon best is sick. Because it's like, wow, I can technically get that time that Taco has. Yeah. That's what it was back in the day.
Back in the day before it was 28, whatever it was. I think 57.
28 city. It's so crazy how he had a 28 before like anyone
was even like close.
Any one of us had a 29.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, I'm not beating Taco in the next year or so because I haven't crossed into the minute that he's already ditched.
Yeah, like my summer best is like a minute off Taco. Smiley face. That was definitely a big feeling.
He's a big, like, mountain to, like, aspire to reach. Or he was.
He was just
so much of my time.
Ahead of the curve.
Yeah, he was going fast.
He's a beast.
Anyone else was.
I think it's crazy that, like, almost every one of his, like, leaderboard times, even today, like, has a major mistake in it, and they're all still top 3 in, like, almost every category.
Yeah, even challenge mode, those are sleepers. Like, I think of Small as a story mode guy, or Tech was a story mode guy most of the time. Well, you can have a glance at any, like, the main challenge mode leaderboards, and he probably has a pretty good time registered.
Yeah, like, the example that I love to say is that his expert PB is, like, a 1638, I think, and it has 4 deaths on clock face.
Wow.
It was literally like a 15 run that died 4 times on clock face and once on, I'm pretty sure, double spiral. And it would have been like a 1540 had he not died on any of those.
Wow, I nearly threw that curve bridge. I can do curve bridge so easily in pauseless menuing, but pauseless no menu, I'm like, I don't want to play another 3.5 minutes of World 1. So I'm just terrified.
It really was the way he said it, Zeno. That made it disappointing. Like, the first 10 seconds, like, what? Okay, 8 seconds were fine. But it was really the way his tone changed in the last couple seconds, and the length. I wish it were longer. I wish I could hear more about this. You know what I mean? But it was cut so short. It's really my 2 complaints. Yep, that's what I meant. Yep.
I almost got Eden floored. I would have been so... It would have been hard to bear. Finally got out of World 1 and the Eden floor is trying to push you around. This is why this category is so hard to run, by the way. It takes you so long to get to, like, even the early mid-game that you're terrified.
Yeah, it's like, oh, sub 20-minute World 5. Let's go.
What a fucking.
Okay, hold on. I want to check my splits as a reference. Yeah, my World 5 is 18-17. Yay. That's like when I should be entering World 8.
Isn't that all the bottom gets though, Zeno? What does that mean? I mean, I respect it.
I hope this run gets deep so I can like report on how deep it is, and you guys can be amazed at how it's not deep at all.
I think
See you in a couple years when I'm on stepping stones.
Looking forward to it.
one of my
I'm not gonna go for 50
goals-
alternative. I'm just gonna go for the safest strats.
Yeah, that's probably the way to go, because dying costs like 4 times as much time.
I got 71 on totalitarianism, and my thumb was like, "Yep, upright."
Right.
Your thumb said, peace.
Peace out, dog. Good luck. Pretty much what happened. Oh.
I think
Dude.
I'm gonna start
Oh, this-
commentating. I think I'm gonna start commentating all my runs like that guy who faked Llama's run.
I want to giggle about that some more, actually. That guy was great.
Dude, that's too good. Like that.
The
is-
fact that he was literally like wearing a clown wig too, like what?
Yeah.
How meta is he? It's crazy.
My favorite was Gravity Slider. Get there, get there, get there. Yes. Okay.
Oh, I don't want to mess this one up. Like, whoa!
Halfway,
Gravity slider.
literally halfway down coaster. Yeah, I don't think I have to pause this one.
I don't think there's a pause straight for this.
Coaster IL.
Coin slots really got me. Got sucker punched me with his comment after he like basically completed it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I had to wait 4 or 5 seconds.
Wait, 3.
It was so good, just across the board.
Oh.
The one that, like, the
His,
first
like-
one, the first one that really got me was on Eaton Floor. He gets across and he said, okay, I didn't forget how to do that one. With 6 attempts.
That's
on
weird. That's the
timer.
scenario he was painting though. Like it was a D-Rust run?
And then, yeah.
I don't know.
That is
He
absolutely
was
the
claiming
secret.
like a D-Rust advanced 840.
That
Yeah,
seemed
like I haven't
good.
done this in a while. Let's see what happens, guys. Oh,
I
man.
forgot how to do all the strats. I don't know if there are pause frames for these stages, but here I'm gonna get an 840.
Oh, another one that really got me is on UFO. He hits like the normal like strat, like the normal pause frames, and like he hits the 18 and lets go of the stick and gets looped around to the goal like you do on UFO. And after he gets looped around to the goal, he goes, "Okay." Like, getting the 18 is the part that you breathe out for, bro.
Yeah, no, I am allowed to hit the pause buttons, that the in-stage pause buttons. Yes, those are not banned in this category.
Head.
It's good though. That would be true pauseless. I gotta run true pauseless someday, like all cutscenes and no like in-game pause buttons. Holy frick!
I feel like that'd be like a fun race. Like I'd be down to do that one day.
No, I can't take a death on stepping stones. This maneuver's gonna cost us 60 years. Jeez, I can't recover from that. Is the run dead? Am I dead?
Am I dead?
Oh my gosh. Oh, great, we're on dribbles now too. That's the actual hard strat of this world.
You know what is honestly, not to dwell on it, but you know what's the craziest part of that whole thing to me?
What?
He went and pulled Llama's video, which has the splits on it, and has Llama with over 1,000 attempts logged. And he's like, yeah, I think I can get this in 6.
Yeah.
Dude, the 6 was the number of retakes he had to do to actually get his acting down.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah. if
Those
he-
were his retakes.
If he had done if he had been a good actor the first time around, that was a first run 840 all day.
I still stream. I came back, and I'm having fun with friends. That's why.
I got dribbles first try, by the way. I'm really happy with that. I died on stepping stones, but dribbles went well.
In that category, that is Pog or Reno. Oh. Okay, so I need to do it.
Oh,
earlier.
Kelsey, I wish you hadn't taken down the video. You would have loved to see it. It's like that perfect like weird dude cheating speedrun content.
Yeah, Kelsey actually would have loved the shit out of that.
So funny.
It's like a dude literally wearing clown hair and he's cheating a monkey ball run.
I think the funniest part.
It was like that Bad Bun video that a lot of people have seen, where it was like acting. There was acting going on.
Yeah.
It was a
Part
performance.
is that Llama like took it so well. He just commented, "Nice run."
Nice run.
That's so awesome. Yeah, he had to have seen that comment and then immediately pieced. He's like, "Oh, I got a comment on one of my YouTube videos. That's awesome." Oh fuck! Oh no! Wait a second. Oh no!
Oh, perks of running this category: no load minute, baby.
Hey.
That's worth it. That's the selling point.
That's the needle.
I just get to play Arthropod.
Good part.
Everything's in order, intended, perfect. The fake heart rate monitor. Oh yeah, Bad Bun's video. No one's performed as well as that Bad Bun video actually.
Which one?
It has the Super Mario Bros. Cheated speedrun. Have you seen this one? By a Spanish guy named Bad Bun.
Oh, the one that Cosmic like blew up and.
Yeah,
oh,
Cosmic carried it too.
That was art.
That is the ultimate in cheating technology. Just like it was so. Did I stage select?
I don't know. I really like the fact that he didn't know which stage was extra 7 and which was extra 8. He was on down. Like, okay, this one isn't so hard. And then he was like, it's either 7 or 8 is really hard. I don't remember. And then Amidalot loaded in. He goes, no, this one isn't very hard.
Yes. Xeno.
Okay, my auto splitter just went off, and now I'm really afraid that I stage selected.
Wait, did you invalidate your run, Peter?
I might have invalidated my run. Okay, no, my auto splitter just went off again for no reason. Never mind. We're chilling.
Good. I definitely lost an expert all levels PB like on decent pace a few months ago, and just to doing Green Striker out of pure muscle memory. I did Green Striker, and then I was in the middle of doing Blue Planets, and everyone in my chat was like, "GG." I was like, "Wait, what?" Didn't even notice.
Oh, that sucks. I always detect it like right when I'm passing through the tape.
Dude,
that's the worst.
The best, at least in my opinion, old school warp mistakes were when Taco was first running 100%, and he would be so far in 100%. I'm talking like
I know a particular clip.
45 minutes in 100%, and he would just take Detour Green Goal in challenge mode. And it was just
no.
He did that like literally multiple times. Like that far into the run. It was insane. Like at least 3 times I saw him do that. It was probably only 3, but like
the Taco's got a really good rage too. Like it's always like you don't want to be him, but like at the same time he's got a good performance to it.
I think
it hurts.
I think the funniest one is Peter accidentally getting Green Goal Helix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's deep in a run.
That's a legendary moment.
That's literally the last false warp or wrong warp you could take.
Thank you, sir.
Wrong warp?
Actually, the run I was about to do was gonna be my last run, but since I didn't even reset my splits, I'll just make that my last run.
Alright, I got Complex Coin. This is a pretty good World 4. I'm just playing DUD PvP, and by playing PvP I mean wasting half an hour in the lobby trying to optimize my party. Nice! Is that, fun? Is this one of those, like, I wish I wasn't doing this, but I am, or are you, like, actually popping off to what's going on there? Because it sounds kind of fun. I like the menuing of playing strategy games and stuff, but...
Whoa, who the...
It is fun, let's go.
Who's streaming Monkey Ball?
Who's streaming Monkey Ball?
Oh, because I went to categories and it said it had 3.5k viewers. I was like, whoa! It's Kraken. I don't know who the heck that is.
Oh, I know who Kraken is, actually.
No, that's awesome, then. Let's go, Kraken.
I saw a YouTube highlight from him playing Monkey Ball. He's a pretty big guy on YouTube, I think. I don't watch him, I'm like aware of him.
Nice. That's sick.
Monkey Ball's been like getting attention from like bigger people recently. I guess it's good content.
Yeah.
Ludwig told me that Gaiden hack fucking sucks, so I didn't want to play it.
That's true, and Ludwig is always right.
And Yep. Never mind. Yep.
And awesome.
Restraint. Yep. All right. I'm just gonna host Flock in my turret. By the way, that is now your meme.
Dude,
name.
am I gonna get Pauseless wormhole in my Pauseless run? This is epic.
That is epic.
I got it! Yes!
Let's
This run's
go.
gaming!
All right. Yeah, I'm hosting Glock. Follow him
Thanks.
if you're not. Say what's up. I'll be back tomorrow. Probably not as early as usual, but maybe because my body is like, yep, here's 6 p.m. or a.m. I mean, anyway. Yeah, say what's up to Glock. Peace out, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Yo, are there gamers
Yeah,
in this
I know what you're
PC
talking
right
about, though.
Yo,
Fricks. Fricks! World
Let's
record
get Frick.
perspective, dude.
That's right.
Get in on the Pauseless no menuing world record VOD.
Fuck
It's
you.
happening.
Oh,
Thanks for the host, Dave.
Yeah, of course.
This is winner POV right now. Frickin' Frixler. You came in at the right time.
POV, you're playing a terrible category.
POV, you're losing 7 minutes for no good reason. For a completely arbitrary reason. It's actually like the Pauseless record menuing is like it is what it is. It's a 31,
POV.
and it's a 38 here in this category. Losing a lot of time.
POV. I prefer waiting a little bit after every stage over menuing because menuing sucks.
I hate the pause button so much that I would rather watch like snippets of Sunshine cutscenes instead.
I'm not sure what that was, Glock. I think that should have worked.
Yeah, that neutral flick seemed right. I must have messed up one of my stick movements.
Wait.
Yes, no load manip.
You blocked early though.
Yeah.
Like, are you supposed to do neutral there? I thought you were supposed to
the-
do neutral between the
you're
bridge
right,
you
you're right,
blocked on.
You're right. You're right. I'm an idiot.
Oh, okay. I thought.
I always like mix it up and think it's a neutral flick right after the unpause, but it's after the first bridge. I'm stupid.
Oh my god. No, you're good. You're good. I thought you like your notch wasn't working. I thought you were holding like up or upright or whatever it is, and it didn't. I was like, what the heck? So glad to figure that out. Cool.
But,
Alrighty.
That actually sounds like a really good quality of life change, Mouth. That's sick. Being
BRB,
able to
but I'll
save
be back.
compositions. Very cool.
by the way, Glock, congrats on low 31. That's pretty crazy.
Thanks. It died 3 times on serial jump.
That makes it even crazier. I'm gonna get bopped soon. This is gonna be epic.
The whole late game was actually kind of poop. I had like all my time save is in 8 through 10. I died on.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll come after this run.
I died on pistons and entangled and flat maze and serial jump 3 times and invisible. It was bad.
I almost got toggled. That would have cost me 60 years. Dude, every single time I die in this category, I think of that scene from Interstellar about the planet where like time moves slower. So like every time I die, I'm losing many years instead of just like your regular amount of seconds. Because you gotta wait for it to go Fallout, retry, Iki.
I picture every time you die, I can picture the smoke coming out of your ears.
It hurts. I've been doing like the standard strats on stages, and like I'll still like take your average small death, and it's terrible. It's losing like 10, 15 seconds. Although I think I'm still going for 55 glyphs. I think that's a strat that I'm so comfy with now, I'm not even gonna hold back on it. Really proud of how that
Hell
strat's
yeah.
come along.
Let's go.
Yeah, dude, you are the 55 clips guru, freaks. I should have been doing it way earlier with your help.
55
But
clips,
I was
gang.
scared. I was scared.
I need to actually sit down and grind that one out. I've done it a couple times in practice, but I don't know like exactly what I'm supposed to be looking for when I do it.
Whenever I get my TV set up, because like I'm in the new place now, and my TV is not connected at all. It's also in a temporary spot. I'm gonna need to find some way to like move it, or have my dad help me or something like that. Because I can't really lift my TV, but he can. But I'm gonna.
I just died on Opera.
Oh
This is
no.
so sad.
Are you going for 49?
Yeah. No, I just died before I even got to the. I just died twice. I
Oh.
can't afford this.
Oh no. Taco's world record is stronger than you think. It's a mentality game, not an optimization game.
It is.
Yeah, Fricks, I'll probably hit you up at some point tomorrow if you're down to teach me 55.
I'll let you know when I have my TV set up so I can even try to play this game.
Perfect.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure this world record would be unbeatable once it reaches a state, not of optimization, but just of like raw deathlessness. The deaths just cost too much.
Yeah.
You could be so good at the game and just not die, and someone just doesn't die and they save time over you.
Didn't you do that already?
Like
in a category once or twice?
Yeah, but like that one like is an actual good one, so it can be optimized without just not dying. Unfortunately, I don't have the luxury of playing a good category right now. I might still like actually be fine this world. I might have had a really bad World 6 in my PB. I have no clue. I don't know where I died in this PB. I haven't played this category in a year. Got 55 cliffs though. I knew it was good to go for.
My man.
It's gonna get really fun when you get to World 10 and all the tricks are hard. Like pauseless and
Only 3D maze. Oh, if I get invisible, like you can get bad collision on the invisible clip, that would be really upsetting.
Wait, you just say 3D maze is hard? I'm sorry.
The pauseless strat, I would argue, is the hardest strat in World 10 in pauseless.
I find invisible much harder.
Invisible is just clip RNG, I feel.
Go for Nambo's invisible, aka Invisible IL.
Invisible.
Yeah, that would be the hardest strat in the run if I did that.
Fast invisible, like fast pauseless invisible is nutty. I've gotten it a few times, and I can almost see some pattern of what to go for, but it's just insane.
I need to mentally recover from deaths faster. This World 6 has been rough.
Wow, I can't believe you're still in World 6 actually.
Yep.
That's the category. Feels like you were on Opera like 40 minutes ago.
Yeah, no, really. This is on its way to being barely sub 4, I think. Actually, no, this is not a sub 4 World 6.
They grow up so slow.
I can feel my wrinkles forming playing this category.
It's not even the time, it's the anger.
Yeah, like, it's... Bro! Oh, I better... Okay, I had a 5-minute World 7. That's probably my least optimized split, hopefully. Like, 5 minutes is too much, right? Maybe that's good for World 7, no menuing. Who knows? Hopefully I can save this time back, though. That was a rough World 6. Dude, 3 deaths cost me 40 seconds!
Dang.
That's disgusting.
Okay, I got Sprobridge first cycle. That probably helps out a lot. I probably couldn't do that last time I ran this category. This is not just your regular old pauseless Dwaylee. This is pauseless... no menuing. It's like pauseless, but there's an extra arbitrary rule for no reason that makes it slower.
It's no pausing, no menuing, no fun.
Yep. I'm playing it for the free world record that's not actually free, because staying mentally stable while playing this category is impossible. That's the only reason the world record isn't free. Because you'll fall apart at some point during the run.
Unless you're Cyborg Taka.
Yeah. Well, Taka had a little bit of, like, an extra advantage, like, sanity-wise, because there was another option. Like, knowing pauseless menuing and how great of a category that is really makes this more of a prison.
Oh yeah, because on the
like back when Taco ran this, there was no menuing. There was no pauseless menuing as a category. I know it's gonna get cold. This is a long. I can't even begin to tell you how long I'm gonna take. No, don't apologize.
That was
you really wow. You really do live in Canada.
You said I can't even explain it to you. You said, alright, it's alright.
Oh.
Damn, you're going
like
crazier.
Dinner's getting cold.
You're going crazier with this pausing block. Damn.
CBF. It's important. Saves time. Gaming. That World 1 was still not...
Blocked at CBF so early that I feared for, like, the general impression of small.
My bad.
Your general enjoyment of my favorite category.
Well, it definitely did hurt my general enjoyment of small for a while, but I'm finally over it.
Yeah, you're getting good.
Slowly realizing that small is actually pretty fun. Playing advanced actually is what made me enjoy small a lot more, because I can consistently get through World 4 on decent pace at least.
Alright, I got 30 flock. I honestly was scared that I would die just because of how like deep into this long run this is.
You should,
What I got.
you should unbuffer block the pause strat.
But he,
Bro! That's a
he
great
can't
idea!
retry, but he can't retry, so if he
I'll
misses-
do that on my run back of this run, okay? It's a promise.
I'm not even kidding. Like y'all see it in the small Discord when I was trying it out for a bit and I got it 3 times in a row somehow.
I definitely have also gotten it 3 times in a row. I did it.
I don't know how you do that. Flock
did
is
it.
not like unbufferable.
It
This
is.
is crazy.
You just have it's a visual cue or a sound cue through block.
I do it. I did it unbuffered first try in my expert warpless pauseless,
Oh wow.
which is a category that I played.
So, I honestly would love to do that and implement that into pauseless menuing. If someone could teach me how to do that correctly, I would actually learn.
I don't know.
That would save pauseless menuing for me. Flock is the only stage I don't enjoy in that category. Like even Gimmick has like clip optimizations, but Flock just feels dumb. Wow, I got A-list 8 bracelets in this terrifying run. This is gonna be I think this is gonna be the pauseless no menuing World 7 world record.
I'm kind of amazed.
I'm not gonna lie,
I'm
guys.
kind of amazed that you went for it, honestly.
Lads, I'm holding up on a quick turn. Let's
You went
go.
for A-list bracelets, but you're holding up on quick turn.
The quick turn is like slightly RNG. A-list 8 bracelets is just hard.
That's true. That's a good point. Oh,
Dude, this is actually gonna be the World 7 world record in pauseless no menuing, no joke.
wow, that might be a rest world record, yeah.
My most optimized, yeah.
This run is...
That was a nutty World 7. I wish I could get that on like actual small. Alright, I brought my BPT back. I think I can still world record.
What is world record?
Like a high 38?
Jesus.
Yeah, but I can get a low 38 according to my BPT, so... Just gotta keep it cool. Gotta believe. This is my only run. This is my last run of like the year of this category because I already hate it. So it has to be this run or it's not happening for another year.
So I think I know what I want to do with my room, so I can make room for the TV, and to also have a good setup for the computer and all that. I think I want to move my mattress where the couch is, because I was gonna have a couch in here, but I didn't realize how small this room was compared to that couch. Like it takes up so much space, so I'm gonna get rid of it at some point.
Entangle Path first try. That stage could have cost me 200 years. Every death would have just taken a toll.
You should do swing shaft IL.
Yes. That's a very good idea.
Hey, you can always bail out of it, right?
Yeah, I might just do it to prove a point about
Sure,
how
you
much.
should.
I haven't done pauseless vortex in a while. Oh frick. Okay, I think I know what buttons I have to hit. It's like fast forward, and then play button, right?
Yep.
You should do the
Okay,
you should
cool.
do the Nambo pauseless vortex.
That thing is
True.
crazy.
That's so right. Epic 42 vortex. What a boss. Didn't even go straight in the goal after the vortex. Alright, warp. Yeah, I haven't played you in a while. Doesn't mean I'm afraid. Dude, I can do it. I can get the pauses no matter world deck. I can put this demon to rest.
What if you finish your run and you're like 2 seconds off world record? Will you do another run and push for it?
Nope. I've had many runs that came close in like various ways, but every time it's like I don't want to do that again. I don't feel like starting another. I don't feel like this 29 minutes that I'm into the run right now felt like 3 hours. I can't believe I'm in World 8. Alright, I'm gonna go for Swing Shaft IL once to prove a point. That like I don't die to it.
Prove that point.
Alright. Alright, it did the Swing Shaft IL thing where it just gave me no collision, so I didn't even have a chance to go for it. Let's go.
Pog.
That's the best kind. That's the best outcome because there's no fear. It's just like, oh, guess I'm playing Swing Shaft normally. Hurt my soul. Oh yeah, anyone's first playthrough of Warp is really hard to watch because it's just not intuitive. Like new players don't like diagonal as hard as you need to. They very quickly lose control.
Did you guys do that thing that Toothy put out that was like rating the difficulty of every stage?
Did I want it?
Did you like fill it out? It was like a spreadsheet that he did a couple weeks ago.
Oh no, I didn't. Should I? It's still going.
I think so. I think you probably still did it. It was fun
Huh.
actually. It was like 1 through 20. And like 20 was like you think it belongs at like the end of Master Extra. And
True.
1 was
And
like
then
you
1
pick
is
it
like
from the beginning.
beginner.
Yeah, and there was like a key. So like 8 was like the first split of advanced or something like that.
Oh yeah, Toothy's really good at the
5
like
was the
analysis
first
stuff for difficulty. So
advanced. So it was really cool. And like I voted on
yeah, that sounds like fun.
I like filled out
I'm gonna put
and it was,
creative
like,
on one.
the idea
Let's go!
The idea was that you had to, or you're supposed to rate it from like a casual perspective, so that it's like actually
Yeah.
like a difficulty scale where if you play expert, it actually gets harder as you go. You know?
Yeah, because if you've ever played Toothy's SME 2-in-1 hack, Toothy actually like went above and beyond and replaced the ordering of SME 2 stages based on how he thought the difficulty should be, and it was like really well done. Like training shows up like earlier and stuff like that where it's just not in weird spots. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Training was probably not the same. I don't even know if that's true, but like that was what he did. I don't know if training would be in that because training's a story mode stage.
Yeah, it was fun to do. Like I put warp really high. I put warp like expert extra, I think, because for casual.
Yeah, for
that's
casual
just
warp is
brutal.
extremely hard.
I think the ones that I rated as a 20, I kind of want to find it now. Yeah, I'm gonna find it.
Although warping late extra or late expert is like not that wrong.
Yeah, no, I think
Like
it's.
I would move it to maybe like 40 to 50 of expert. Expert extra is.
Well,
I don't know.
it was
Maybe,
in,
maybe I'm.
well, it was in deluxe, so like.
Oh,
200.
there's a lot going on there. What the frick?
So what
Epic guillotine death.
what went wrong on slopes there?
Slopes.
Talking to Glock.
Frick! No!
No,
I can't afford
I
this!
was
Stop
just-
dying to guillotine!
I was just distracted because I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay.
Just me being dumb.
I can't afford this. Okay, I'm taking guillotine slowly. Not dying is way more valuable than getting the 44. Hey. I think I just lost like 25 seconds on guillotine. 2 deaths.
I want to pull this up. It's kind of interesting. Deluxe difficulty voting.
Hey pal, you just blowing for stupid down? Yes, that's why I'm running this category.
So the ones that I rated as the highest for casual. So I'm trying to think of the ones that are like I think are like out of place. I had dungeon and expert because for casuals dungeon's kind of goofy. Reversible gear I had an expert, paraboloid. Launchers, arthropod I had pretty far in. Polar large I had pretty far in. Domes I had in master actually.
My, what?
That's understandable.
For casuals, domes is like straight.
Yeah, that's probably a good call.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't disagreeing. I was just saying what happened on Twin Basin.
So my domes or my master stages were domes, curvature, construction, train worm, cylinders passage, notch, long torus.
Oh no.
The ones that I had as the highest difficulty were Nintendo Dizzy System, Monkey Master, Bridge Master, Dodge Master, Stamina Master. Those were like my last split.
Okay, so I actually lost 29 seconds to guillotine with 2 deaths. And I guess a little bit to Twin Basin. I actually can barely world record this, entering World 10.
Make it happen.
This is really sad. I gotta pull out the clutchest Pauseless World 10 of my life right now.
Do it.
Okay. Luckily I did practice Pauseless 3D Maze, which would be the big one.
Oh, welcome back, A-List.
What's up?
So a tangentially related question. What's the hardest stage casually? Like in any Monkey Ball game, it's got to be Stamina.
Probably cylinders if you don't do the skip. Or in any Monkey Ball game?
Yeah, I think Stamina Master is probably the hardest.
Yeah, maybe...
Bridge Master is also stupid.
Well, it took me a while to really ever actually complete Exam C. And that was on SMB1. I'm not sure if I've even done it on Deluxe yet. The hardest stage for me in SMB2, I'm not even kidding, it was Helix.
Really?
I've heard that's a common hard casual pick. I didn't play Helix enough to form a good opinion on it, but
I think casually.
I remember thinking it was okay.
What was casually the hardest stage for me is probably either cylinders or long Taurus. I just think that like balancing on a curved surface is like really hard for casuals.
Yeah. Well, not as much long Taurus. Cylinders is just rotating mega fast.
Yeah.
Cylinders is like
And it's a little bit smaller. It's a little bit smaller than it should have been too.
Long Taurus was hard because you had to like land on a turning cylinder.
True, true.
For me with cylinders, I always like tried skipping it. So it was just a little tedious, I guess. But I would always go to the very back and then do that like how I would on narrow peaks.
And then what are like the most out of place stages in terms of like either way too hard for where they are or way too easy for where they are?
Training. That's the first. That's one.
Yeah, that's like the obvious. That's like the easiest example. I think that reversible gear might be the most stark example.
I think a lot of casual players know cylinders exists. I mean, like, the swing bridges Gringle is hard if you're not rushing it, and I never thought to rush it as a kid.
Yeah, I didn't either.
So I was always playing cylinders. I actually discovered the skip on cylinders because of how hard cylinders is. That's the only skip I ever did. Still got it, by the way. I haven't practiced Labyrinth skip Pauseless in so long, and it's like it never leaves.
Hell yeah.
It's there for you when you need it. With that being said, I took a death on Gimmick. I don't know. I honestly don't know if this is still, if I'm still in this. Labyrinth was like the last really hard stage, potentially. And costly to fail. Stairs and ball game, by the way. For those who never get to see me play Postmodern, it looks a bit like this. I'm pretty fast at it, but this is about as good as it gets. In an RTA setting. Yeah, this is my my yearly Pauseless no menuing session. I might actually world record and never have to do it again, but I'm not sure. It's been a wacky run.
If you could take back one death that you took, what would it be? Which one hurts the most right now?
Probably the one on Stepping Stones. It was like end of Stepping Stones. Oh, I might not be able to do this actually. This could be the end. I don't know. I'm thinking. I split right when I enter created by, right? Yeah, okay. Maybe I can do this. I need invisible skip though, for sure. Invisible skip did not blue ball me. Good. I don't know. I don't know how fast I can get to the end of created by with this freaking no menuing. I think I can do it. It's a high 38, right? Please tell me it's a high 38, and it wasn't a low 38.
It is a low 38. I do hate to tell you. But since you
Oh,
asked,
it's over.
You couldn't even let him finish first?
It's okay, this created by is not good anyway. Shoot, really? I always remembered it as a high 38.
So if we all come together, we know what to do. We all come together just to sing. We
Sure,
love
that's
you,
TV
and
though,
if we
TV.
all come together, we know what